Oh, it hasn't even started.
Oh, here we are. Now we're live.
Yay, we're live.
Here we are.
All right.
We're live. Goodbye. And here we go. Oh, say hi, Donnie.
Hi, everyone.
So we're about to go live in about, I don't know, I think we have like 30 seconds. So you lovely folks will get to hear this man, this guy sharing a story today. Where's the phone? Okay. I'm just gonna have to. Oh wait, there's a microphone in my way. Come on, Donnie. Teamwork makes the dream work. Someone. Daphne. We played it before. Should we take a little trip? Everybody say hi to our live feed. Hi guys! See, this is it. Yeah, we played this before. You're late. Huh? We played this song before. I made you play it.
Okay. We're going to play that.
Great. Now I'm walking away.
Bye.
Okay. I'm watching myself.
Yeah.
Is it looking at you? Okay.
This is Armin Shabra from the House of Guitars. You're listening to WRFC LP Register.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We're your community station, Rochester Free Radio. WRFC-LP Rochester on 6.3 FM. The following hour of programming on Rochester Free Radio has been made possible by DigiSigns. Find out how you can grow your business without breaking your budget. Email info@digiscience.com.
Here we go. If you guys have questions, you can just comment and we will try to get to them on the live feed. We have PBS here. They've been following Stephanie and our group all day long because they're going to be doing a national show featuring us. Oh, thank you. The change. Is this even working?
30 seconds.
I have to hold this either. Hold up at you. It's there yet. There's nothing.
Just like paused.
10 seconds. What's going on, Rochester? Be the Change Radio. Neffy in the house.
Chris in the house.
Karina.
Donnie.
What's going on, guys? Holy day, right?
Beautiful
Holy day.
It was gorgeous. It was a beautiful day. We got to see like a ton of cop cars online. Very exciting. Chris.
Yeah.
What's our count for today?
Today we collected 431 kilos.
It was pretty intense. We met at our regular spot, 10 Sullivan Street. All the snow's gone, obviously, and it was bad. I don't know.
Spring's coming.
Yeah, I feel like we've seen it, but if we're obviously picking up on heat, someone had taken down our bucket last week, so wind picked it up. So we're gonna have to put another one up again. We did a bunch today. We went to a house on Remington Street. It was unsecured, and there were beds made in it. But it's a house on the demo list. It's an abandoned property. I want to say like a month ago, people had been pulled out of there. It was a shooting gallery. So it was reopened, and we did find sharks in there. Right.
Yeah, it was definitely upstairs. It's just bringing it back on years for me. I was already sick. I lived like at times. I lived better in a tent than I had a place. I was so comfortable in that crappy lifestyle.
Right. How did that make you feel today? So we went to one of our other regular spots, which is Redmond Plaza on North Clinton and Norton. And it's a spot that we go to often. And there's a row of tractor trailers, and people have homes underneath there. And you knew at least one person on it.
Yeah, I'm not sure the second person under there was, but one guy, I recognized him straight off I didn't even realize there was anybody under there. I knew that it was someone's makeshift house. I had seen it when he posted the live videos back. And I know a lot of the people we encounter, so there was a chance of it being someone I knew, but I didn't know anyone would be there. Being a heroin addict to be still in your spot at 12:30 in the afternoon was kind of a surprise. But I went to pull the blanket back, and I see a
Everybody thinks we're cops.
Yeah, so he would not come out, but I was able to talk to him and let him know that, this organization has gotten me treatment and I'm a little over 5 months clean but also that, whenever he's ready, he can go to our Union 21 or he can reach out to me. We're out there every Sunday. We're able to give him some socks and bitter mat and scarves and stuff like that.
Narcan.
Narcan kit.
Which everyone should do that, especially if they're actively using. You
Right
should
now,
carry
especially,
Narcan. Yeah.
And seeing Bobby was awesome too.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
He had shared with me, 'cause I spoke to him about the girl we seen last week at Ketchum, and he said that a lot of the cocaine out there right now is just probably not.
That's what she looked like she was on too.
Right, it was crazy. I've never seen anyone. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, it was so sad. And I remember the first time we saw her, she was in nice clothes, and she was back there chewing up, and it was really different this time. The last week when we saw her, she was not in clothes anymore, and
First week we encountered her, she said her car broke down that day prior, and it was stolen, and she had no way to get back home.
or got told.
Her told,
Yeah.
and I've been there, I get it,
Right.
I think she's starting to realize that she sees us every weekend. We're not there to judge her, we're not there to just hurt her, we're there to help her, show her that people do care, and still like, Donnie had said to, Dan last weekend, we're still human beings, even if we're out there using, and there's people like us that still come out there and we care, we love you guys, and I made sure I went back at Red Wing Plaza to let them know right before we left, hey, I love you guys, keep your heads up. So that feels good to see people I know, like the look on their face when they see me doing well.
Right, it gives them hope.
Exactly.
Like, you're the face of hope.
Right. And it makes me feel good, that helps me spiritually too. So.
Absolutely. So today, flip that camera around, Donnie. Today, we have one of my favorite people who is very
Bear with me though.
he's gonna do great. Donnie, who just out of inpatient, how long ago?
Last Friday.
And he's just awesome, and
Thank
we
you.
all love him.
Thank you.
So,
Good stuff.
let's hear it.
I don't know. This is gonna be very hard. It's hard for me to even speak in front of a whole bunch of people, but since I'm on the radio and nobody's really looking at me, it's a lot easier, I guess.
Right.
But I don't know. It's all started when I was 13 and I was smoking weed and drinking and just having fun as, a teenager does. And then I got introduced to cocaine. Once I started doing that, it was just off to the races for me. I was a whole different person. A lot of people saw that I was changing. I even started selling it because I liked the high and I was getting free drugs, money, and I loved the women too.
Right.
So I just kept going and I just became the person I didn't want to become. I lost a lot of respect from a lot of people. My family, of course, friends too, but mostly family. And it's hard for me right now to I'm trying to build myself back up again. So it's a long road and I'm willing to keep going and I'm going to keep pushing. But it just kept going and I just started getting into different lifestyles, started hanging out with different organizations, different clubs, and started doing a lot of crazy stuff.
Right.
And I just didn't know how to stop because I liked that adrenaline rush. That adrenaline rush gave me more incentive to keep doing what I was doing. And I just couldn't stop. It was more of an addiction doing that than actually doing the drugs.
Well, yeah, the whole lifestyle is addictive.
Yeah.
Now, Donnie grew grew up with my husband Justin, who passed away in January.
Rest in peace, Justin.
And they were super close. And Donnie actually had watched Justin and I fall into addiction and kind of cut ties with us for a bit, just because it was hard.
It was very hard to see that. Yeah. I tried to say something to you guys and just try to be there for you guys, but then it got to a point where I just couldn't do it anymore. It was more energy trying to help you guys than I was even trying to help myself.
Right. And, you know, that's the thing. Like, you have to set boundaries in addiction, in recovery. Boundaries are very important. You don't want to enable people. And you don't want to get pulled back into the lifestyle once you're sober.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What were we just talking about, Donnie?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I had a friend yesterday, and he offered me some pills, and I said no.
This MF.
And I said no. And it was very hard for me to say no because I really don't say no to when it comes down to that. But I actually did say no, and I did text him because he texted me and asked me why I left home. I wanted to do something, and I left. I just got out.
Glad you did. Didn't it feel good to do that though?
It felt weird for a second. Really didn't. Like, I've never said no. So it was very. It felt good, but it also didn't feel like I was normal. I mean, not normal, but just off balance, I guess. I don't know.
Right. But that's a huge step. Like, being able to say no when you're off for drugs in recovery, like straight out of inpatient. That's huge.
Yeah, it was. Believe me, when I got back to the halfway house I stay at, it was going through my mind.
I bet you were like sweating.
I didn't even know where I was. Like, I walked in the house and I forgot I was even in a halfway house. My mind was so like out there.
Right. Oh my gosh, it's so crazy.
Yeah.
So Donnie was kind of down calls for quite a while. Donnie.
Yes, I was.
He knew what was coming. He knew I was gonna kidnap him as soon as I found him.
Hey, you saved my life, though.
Well, you saved your life. You were ready.
I wasn't ready. You know I wasn't ready.
Well.
If I was ready.
A little bit of a push, and he was ready.
Yeah.
Right.
That's all I needed was that little push.
I remember the first time I met Donnie, I was in the backseat, but he still had to pull the through.
Right.
And I was just thinking to myself, like, this guy is probably like, who the heck is this kid in the backseat trying to help my sister talk to me about recovery? Like, I don't want to hear it. I remember we got in the truck, just awkward silence for like a couple minutes.
Yeah, it was high, dude.
Yeah, we turned the corner and it's like, I need some money.
Well, he didn't even remember meeting me for the first time, so.
Yeah. No, actually, I really don't.
Yeah, when I came on Sunday and I was like, Donnie, and I went running up to him and I'm like, hey, and I give him a big hug, and he's like, hey, and he hugs me and I could see like the awkwardness on his face, and I was like, do you remember me? He was like, no.
At least I was honest. I mean, it's
Exactly.
It's an honest thing going on.
Okay, so you got into Loyola. How did you like Loyola?
I loved it, actually. They treated me very well over there. They're very well. For my first ever doing an inpatient, I mean, they gave me the best experience ever. That's why I'm on this radio station right now. That's why I'm in a halfway house, and that's why I'm going to keep moving forward because of them.
Right.
Because they just show they had a lot of hope over there, and I believe in hope now. I never did.
High five.
Okay.
I guess I got a question for you, Donnie.
Yeah.
At the end of the road for you, what do you think really kind of made you open your eyes and decide you were willing to attempt this recovery thing?
Well, in the beginning, before I even went to the detox, I wasn't even trying to do nothing. I just wanted to keep getting high, keep getting high. But I just kept looking at my life. One of my counselors told me, play the tape all the way through.
Yes.
So what I did was I always play the tape all the way through to see what the outcome would be. And then when I see what the outcome is, that's what made me stop. And that's what I'm going to keep doing. I'm going to keep playing my life as a recording and just keep playing the tape through to see where it keeps going and heading.
You know, that is exactly what has gotten me this far. That was like one of the best tools I learned from others in my rehab is that two things, never make a permanent decision on a temporary feeling, and to play the tape through.
Yeah.
And, you know, there's times, you know, even in the amount of time that I've managed to build together, I didn't say I haven't thought about using, you know, and that's the thing, it doesn't go away. It's very minimal now. The more, you know, the longer I...
You don't have time.
Exactly, and that's the thing is, like, at one time when I first moved back here, you know, I was really having a rough time, and I reached out to, like, my best friend, and that's exactly what I told her, you know, I was like, Olive, like, I'm having a really difficult time, and that's, you know, one, she reminded me to play the tape through, and, you know, in my fellowship, and, you know, she's like, look at your tags, like, can you imagine having to start over? And I was like,
Yeah,
no.
I don't like. That's what I hate doing, starting over. I'd rather just keep going and forward, moving forward. I mean, it just when I OD'd that's the only thing, and that didn't even open my eyes, because right when I got out of the hospital, I went back and I started using as soon as I got out of the Medicab, started smoking and snorting heroin, and it still did the same bag that I OD'd on.
Right, and I think that's, you know, a lot of people are, you know, saying it's not a disease, whatever. But something obviously is going on.
Oh, it is a disease. You know that it is, because
Oh, I totally agree.
my eyes were closed to it. Remember I told you in the car, my eyes were closed to this disease until actually that incident happened to me yesterday. Actually opened my eyes more to show that there is that lifestyle, and I don't want that lifestyle no more. And I keep saying it, and if I have to keep saying it, I'll keep saying it.
Right, because it's not even a lifestyle, it's a death style.
Yeah.
It's a death
Yeah.
sentence. It's awful.
And everybody says you see the light. I didn't see nothing.
Right.
I didn't see nothing. Black.
It's like there's a forehead in your bag hanging from that pole, and I'm just constantly chasing it, like in reach, but it's just out of reach. I see it and it's right there, and it's all I'm doing is I'm chasing it, and I'm chasing it, and chasing it, and chasing it. Every time I'm able to get it, there's another one on there, and I'm still chasing it. It's just such a revolving door. For me, it could have become a never-ending cycle. I mean, 15 years for me. I mean, I had little bouts of clean time and stuff, but it was just a constant chase.
Yeah, I never really had a clean time. As far as the only time I actually had clean time is when I was in the hospital after my accident, but I was also getting medication through there, so I wasn't completely clean. I mean, I even had a girl come up and bring me bags of dope and bags of coke while I was in the hospital.
Right. Yeah, that's how you got kicked out of the hospital, right?
Well, that's why I am from the hospital.
And that's the insanity of the disease. Like, you know all these things. You know that you may die, but you just don't think you will. You feel so invincible, and you've been doing it for so long.
Yep.
And, you know, we hear about an overdose, and we're like, that must be some really good stuff. Like, that's what I want.
And that's the crazy shit. I did that. I went stuff. Sorry.
That's okay.
It slipped. And it's the same bag I did as soon as I got out of the hospital. Like the same stuff. And I just kept going. I didn't stop. And then, of course, you kept calling and calling and calling and calling, and I just never answered the phone. Never answered the phone. I knew if I answered the phone, it would ruin my high, and I didn't want to talk to nobody. I wanted to just...
White as a ghost when I showed up at your house.
Yeah, because I was actually surprised. I was like, oh, well, she really is here. Okay, so this is really going to happen. Yeah.
I'm so grateful that you're here with us, man. And I gotta say, like, for me, the most important thing with recovery, like, regardless of the fellowship by the time, regardless of 12 steps, like, I know you're probably involved in some of them things, being in your living situation now.
Not yet, no.
Okay, well, either way, I think the most important thing is just surrounding yourself with positive people in this career. It was really the pivot point that made me realize that, like, I'm eventually people around me that can support me, and that I can be honest with if I do have a career, if I do have something triggered.
Yeah. That's the biggest thing, man. Support. You got to have that support. Without support, you're by yourself, and being alone is the most thing that people start using because they don't like being alone. They always have to be with somebody, and that's how I was. I mean,
Getting stuck inside is one of the worst places you can ever be, just because, you know, you have memories and thoughts, and
Yeah.
you sit there and you start thinking about stuff. And it can get bad.
And it starts progressing and progressing.
Right. And that, you know, that's part of what PTSD is about.
And I'm so glad. I mean, I'm not. It's just. I'm glad that this organization happened. I'm just sad that it had to happen right after my brother passed away.
Right.
If, you know.
Well, it was either, you know, I was so used to when something bad would happen to me, I would get high.
Yeah.
I didn't want to feel it, I didn't want to face it, and so now I'm 100 days into my recovery, and I find out.
Congratulations.
Thank you. That was.
Woo!
I'm way over 100 days now.
Yeah. I know.
But yeah, that was
Remember we got that phone call and we didn't believe it,
yeah, I didn't.
and we were talking on that day, and we haven't talked in a long time, and then we talked that day, and then all of a sudden you called me following that night
Right.
and asked me questions about did I talk to anybody in Justin. I said no,
Right.
and you said you got a message saying that, you know, Justin OD'd, he's dead, and it just
It's
didn't
just
feel
so
real.
surreal. Because when you do get sober, you wait for that phone call. And
I know.
I was scared that it was going to come, but then when it came, I was shocked. I was like, no way. No
Yeah.
way. But yeah, that's how this started, because I needed to do something different than picking up. I didn't want to pick up. I was so tired of that. And I had come so far. It was 100 days into my recovery. And that's when I started this. And it's just blossomed.
And I'm glad where it's at today is awesome. Really care what we be like when we were kids and not really care about anything now, but taking care about every single person that's out there now, and we try to show them that.
We handed out 60 lunches a day.
Yeah, I think everyone's an awesome.
Yeah.
You know, because I was saying that even too when we went to Ketchum Street, I was talking to Dave, and I was telling him normally this is one of the houses that we come to that there are people using it, or you know, had just finished using, and there was no one there today, which maybe it's a good thing, you know what I mean? But I know for me it was nicer out today than it's been, and the snow's gone. And
Yeah, you would think they all be out.
yeah, I would have been out hustling, you know what I mean? So.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're out making money and do whatever. Who knows? Maybe what we're doing is having an impact on the community. And
That's
you know,
that should be the best part about it.
Yeah.
Bobby did say that it's not like it was when I was out there, or for instance when Stephanie was out there. He said there's a lot less people and there's not as many spots like designated abandoned houses or spots that people are going to use. He said it's a little different than just 6 months ago when I was out there. And it was good to see him too,
It's good to see anybody you know that's still alive.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Especially with the rate things are going down.
They're dropping.
Yeah, dropping left and right. It's
Right.
sad. It's sad, but it's the truth, and people need to be aware of it. That's why we're doing what we do. We're trying to make people aware. We're not, I don't know. For me, I'm not anonymous. And we're not anonymous.
Okay.
Right.
We put the word out there, let people know that we can change their memories possible, and through any side that works for you. It doesn't have to be a cut and dry cookie cutter.
Whatever works for you.
Whatever works for you.
Exactly.
Nope. And then basically the inpatient, that's opened my eyes. I mean, the age that I'm at, it's not fun anymore for me. I just can't do it no more. It's just breaking me down left and right, and it's just making me more and more depressed. And I just can't handle it.
And the effects of it, we're lost.
What
Yeah.
fun. You know what fun.
Right.
That-
It's like you're trying to have fun for a little measly moment, and then you're just chasing.
You know, after, years of it, like, the funness that, like, no, I'm not trying to you know, you guys already know how I am. Normal people, you know, they go out and they have fun. They go to the bar, they go to the club, they drink, they might do a little something and have fun. And then they wake up and they go about their day.
Right.
You know, that doesn't happen. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the very beginning, sure, when I trace back to my addiction, I could name a few great fun times I had.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. That was faded so long ago because all I was doing was chasing that and, you know, the high that I was never really going to get again. Maybe somewhat, you know, somewhat of it, but it became a obsession. That's what it is. Obsession and compulsion. Of course you were. Of course you were. Uh-huh.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say that, like, the energy, that true addict when it comes to alcohol is the difference between the two. Yeah, I had a choice for me to cut that first time. I took my finger within so that I can't be that guy that after I put me and put it down, okay, well, I'll do anything hands on it, you know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy. And I watched the video of a recovery advocate saying basically that, you know, he's sick of hearing people debate whether it's a choice or a disease. Believe what you want to believe, and I'm going to believe what I want to believe, but that's basically the facts of it. I can't pick up a beer and drink half of it and leave it there, because I'm drinking the rest of that beer, and then I'm finding any ways and means to get another beer, and all bets are off. Like, I have an allergy within me that makes me crazy for the next one, no matter what it be.
Well, that's what I was
Addictive
saying.
personality.
Like, I love drugs. I love them. But I can't do them, and I don't want to do them anymore because they lie to me. Like, they don't love me back.
They're like a girlfriend.
Horrible boyfriend. But yeah. Okay, guys, we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna be playing Somebody's Someone by
Ooh. Ooh.
We will be back in a second.
Be the change, Rochester.
To HCC Radio 106.3 FM,
Thanks for the support, guys.
WRFZ, Karina.
.com. This is where we get to play.
Well,
Here's our mascot. Are you being such a good boy? Say hello. Hello.
how am I doing?
You're doing great.
Alright.
All the candy's gone.
Hi.
I know. Thank you, Mama. I don't believe he's gone too sometimes. Hi, Ricky. Michael. We love you guys. Oh, Karina, tell So we have WXXI and they're recording us today live. They've been with us all day, and they're going to be doing a national documentary. And your song was played, so. What am I doing?
Okay.
What happened?
Crying?
Smiley. Happiness Smiley.
This is our little mascot. Say hi. Oh. Say hi, legend. Give me that. Give me that pinky.
What?
How did that feel?
I didn't get it all out.
Yeah, well, you have time to.
Just gotta figure out what I'm gonna like mix against it.
What?
Amazing job.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
I got the voice of radio, huh?
Yeah. What do you want me to, like, what do you want me to bring up to bring you into the next?
the lifestyle that we had and that we were growing up. That and I'll just go from there.
Okay.
Like, you know, like how I used to sell drugs to you guys,
Right.
shit like that.
Here's the fun fact. So we just had somebody from last week call. I gave him my contact number. We were live. My phone was ringing and ringing, and I couldn't, I answer the phone. And so now that we're on answer, he wants to get
Yeah,
Yay!
he's getting treatment like right now. His wife will take him if we can get that for him.
That's awesome.
Get my notebook out.
Like this. Why don't you have like a?
We're trying to get that set up.
So that'd be perfect.
Mama says, I can't believe how good Donnie looks. He needs to
Thanks,
find
Ma.
a good girl and settle down.
Not yet.
Yes.
Not yet. Where is your notebook? Not yet.
In the car.
Yeah. I know his name now. Jose Camacho.
Jose Camacho.
Jose Camacho.
We're live.
Yeah. He was at 821 last week and he was across the street. He was one of the dudes that helped that girl.
Oh, okay. Okay, good.
Are you
Good.
taking it?
Oh no, here, take this.
We're probably go back on.
Better.
Back.
I do what I want.
So, Donnie,
Yes, sir. Bits pieces.
now where did you grow up?
I grew up in Pill.
And you started doing drugs at an early age. Do you consider alcohol and weed like your gateway drug? Or, now in recovery, you had that situation with a friend who offered you something. What, I mean, what do you do it? Like, are you still talk to,
Oh yeah, Donnie.
like, how are you gonna know that if that happens?
I'm still gonna talk. I'm gonna still talk to him. He's a real good friend of mine. He's like my brother to me.
Right.
You know, he's in a bad situation right now. He just didn't realize what was going on at the time, as far as I know. You know, he doesn't realize how early in my recovery I am and how quick I could snap and start using again,
Right.
which didn't realize, and he apologized about that too. Because he's applauded me and supported me 100% on what I'm doing today
Right.
and where I'm at today, and he's very grateful for me going into the inpatient and starting to move forward instead of moving back like I always did. I'd always move forward, then something would happen, boom, I'm back, and then once I'm back to the races again, and I'm basically selling the drug, or I'm using the drug, or I'm fighting somebody that I shouldn't be fighting, especially family. Sorry, Dad. And it hurts to not have my family around. It does. It hurts a lot, but I keep moving forward, and it's all I can do right now.
Right, and I'm sure, our families and friends get so used to making those promises and breaking them.
Yes.
So now you're showing your friends and family that you're not just talking about it.
Yeah.
You're acting on it.
And that's basically, I was raised by more actions, speak louder than words, and I don't really talk a lot in a lot of groups and stuff like that, because I'd rather my actions speak, but also speaking is an action, and I don't use that often, and I need to start using my mouth more and speaking out more and letting people know what's going on with me, or what's going on with the organization, what's going on with anything in my life.
Right, definitely. We have, I just want to remind people, our second annual Addiction Awareness Walk is coming up April 21st. We will be meeting at Manhattan Square, which is also known as the Martin Luther King Park. and see the route and hopefully come down and join us and make some noise in Rochester.
Yeah, let them know, Rochester.
Right. Not enough is getting done. We need more. We need more people involved and out in the streets and bringing and being the change.
We're only just one organization, but we can build it to more. And
Oh,
we
yeah.
just got to keep building.
Also, if you go onto our website, www.hopedealersbtc.com, you can click on peer support, and Karina's phone number's up there.
Hey.
My phone number's up there.
Mine's not
Your
yet.
phone number's up there. Don's is not yet.
It will be, though.
Yes. And
That's a whole lot of good looks for one page.
Okay.
You like that? Yeah.
That's fine.
Perfect.
It is. So, what do you enjoy so far about Sunday cleanup and outreach?
What I enjoy about it is, especially what Chris said about last week when the guy came up to us and he was a homeless guy, and we gave him some food, and he said that, you know, a lot of people don't help us junkies out, and I was like, first of all, stop right there. You're not a junkie. You're a human being. When he started crying, I started crying. I mean, I tried to hold it back, but I still was crying. And that set off my day right there, and it just opens my eyes more and more every day when I do the cleanups on Sundays, that there is a problem out there, and we need to start, more and more people need to start looking at it in Rochester, because we didn't have people on the streets come up to us and say that we're doing a phenomenal job, and it just, that makes me want to move forward too, because knowing that people out there are seeing what we're doing is making a huge effort, basically.
Right. And you know, that's, so many people need that, especially in the area that we're in. A lot of the community members are scared to come out of their houses.
Yeah.
They're scared to let their kids play outside. It was nice out today. You didn't hear not one kid playing outside in their backyard.
Mm-mm.
The community is terrified, and if people don't speak up and talk about this, it's only gonna get worse. We need to take
More action, man. More action.
We're tired of hearing more action.
That's right.
Yeah.
Be the change is action.
That's what we're about, and that's what we're gonna continue to do. So, Chris, commercial. Is that right?
If you want to bring your house to life, kitchens, bathrooms, basements, everything, right down to the plumbing. So, contact Chad Everett at 7C's Home Improvements, and that's the number 7, letter C, Home Improvements.
And Chad's awesome. He does great work. His phone number is 585-613-1548. And you can look him up online too and check out some of the work.
Is he the one that did the work at the shelter?
No,
No?
no.
Okay.
That's TJ.
Okay.
He's a master of wood.
Master of wood.
We missed them today. Hope they're having a good family day. They took the day off.
Yeah.
All
So
that, like, mental health. My break days, like my off days, which are very far and few between, I call it a mental health vacation.
right,
See, that's what I need, man. I don't need a break. I need more.
right.
Yeah, see, that's how I am too. My counselors even like try to get me to slow down. I'm like, nope, believe me, I know myself now. I got to know myself. I know myself.
Yeah.
The thing I love most about myself is I'm motivated to help people and stay busy. Because as soon as I sit down and have time to do anything, you know, I
Yep.
got my hands.
As soon as get in your head, and then you start thinking more and more, it starts building and building.
Right. And that's awesome that, you find that out about yourself.
It took me a long time to figure that out too.
Right. Well, it's a learning experience. You have to be open to it, and when you're actively using, you just...
Yeah, my eyes were closed completely to everything.
In recovery,
Everything.
life's no longer a mystery. Like, I found purpose, I found reason behind basically every step I take. for so long. Like, I didn't know who I was, so therefore I didn't know what life was about. It was just a big mystery to me. I was just going day to day, floating through the air, basically. And now, like, everything I do is to impact my life and other people in my life in a better way.
And that's what I'm doing too. That's basically 100% of what I'm doing. It's not just because of everybody. It's just for myself too, because I've always did it for everybody else. I never really did it for myself. Every relationship I was in, the girl would say, you know, you need to do it for yourself. And I'd always say, I am doing it for myself, but I'm also doing it for you. But I'm doing it for me, and it's just a new experience for me, and I'm just, you know, building off of that.
That's what's gonna keep you around, right there. I mean, because a lot of people don't understand, you know, being a mom. The first thing that they'll say to me is, you know, you must be doing this because of, you know, of your son. And the thing is I'm not. You know, as selfish as that is, it is, because and I get like from this, especially from my family. First of all, I got clean before having a child was ever even a thought, and I truly believe that that's the reason that God blessed me with having a child, is because I was finally clean. You know, I don't know if I ever would have been around for him. You're okay. Speaking of, you know, I don't know if I ever would have been. The little one speaks. I wouldn't have been around for him if I had, you know, ever had a baby when I was using. And for me, though, like, I have to continue to do it for myself first and him second, because if I put anything, anybody, anything before recovery, then I won't be around. And that's what I like consistently have to tell people. They don't understand that, you know, if I put legend before recovery, I won't be around to be his mom. And I think that that's a rough subject too and topic.
Well, so I used, when I had my kids, Justin and I fell really heavy into addiction once we already had our kids. And I couldn't get sober for that. I couldn't get sober for Justin. I couldn't get sober. And, you know, neither one of us could do it for one another. But we couldn't do it for our kids. He couldn't do it for his kids. It was.
That's why I had to stop talking to you guys, because you guys weren't even helping yourselves. And it was hurting me more and more every day.
Right, and you're just so, and now, like, you get it, unfortunately. Like, you just get so lost in that world.
Yeah.
And it's like you're underwater and you're getting little gasps of air every few seconds, and it's not enough.
And that's what I feel like when I wake up every day. I just gasping for air. It's just another step in a new life before. And it's kind of got me a little, you know, scared a little bit. But I'm a grown man, I can't be pushed through it, and I don't want to push through it. Thank you.
I'm so glad that they're, and, you know, I don't really know much about how the sober house is. I just share it with someone.
Yeah, I share it with people.
How is that?
It's good. I mean, when I first got there, I was a little nervous. I mean, I've been locked up a lot of times, and I'd never get nervous doing that.
Right.
But going to a halfway house, because it's basically cleaning my life up and doing a new experience that's actually healthy for me. And I was nervous about that, but once I got there and started talking to people, and they opened up to me and said, you know, this is how it goes, and this is how people are around here, I started feeling a lot more comfortable.
Yeah, halfway house. It's cool when you got a good group of guys. It's really, it becomes home, man. It really does. And like, I know at our house we got a tremendous group of guys. Shout out to Cody House.
Cody House?
We have.
Where have they been at?
Whatever. But, oh yeah, they're at meetings. Almost everybody at the house goes to the networking program
That's
as
awesome.
far as the self-help groups and it's contagious, man. It's great stuff. They're automatically get great meetings.
What's contagious is rock recovery.
Yeah.
I love working out in the gym. That was
Recovery.
my thing right there. That was my drug. Another drug of mine was my addiction to the gym and working out every day, because I loved the way I felt when I was done. I loved the way everything looked to me. Everything just looked perfect.
And that's a healthy addiction to have, is going to the gym. So
It releases something similar in reference to the brain too.
Yeah.
right, and you have great programs there. Now, have you been on any of the hikes or anything
No,
else?
no, I haven't.
Those are a lot of fun.
They told me about them. I haven't. No, not yet. Nope.
They're a lot of fun. They bring the dogs. That's my favorite part.
Well, this is like my first time for anything. Like this rock recovery. Didn't even know about it because I was using, so I didn't really care about it. Didn't really care about nothing. You know, didn't even care about myself. Didn't care if I took a shower. Didn't care what kind of clothes I was wearing. Nothing.
And that was
No,
You gotta hold it.
because I always dressed to impress, and I never gave it a thought. Not one thought came to my head of dressing to impress anybody when I was using. As long as I got high, and I was high. That was it.
Now, when did you make the switch over from cocaine to crack?
I'm trying to remember. You know, my memory is shot from all the drug use I did, because I am a garbage junkie. Or garbage addict, excuse me. Garbage addict. Yes, I know, I slipped. Garbage addict. So I basically do every single drug you can think of that will get you high.
Right.
And I want to say maybe 30, maybe. But I was also doing a lot of ecstasy. I was living down in Florida too, and I was doing a lot of ecstasy down there. A lot of inhalants. It just got crazy. Raves, everything.
Right. Well, I'm glad you're on the side.
Yeah, me too. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. I'm just gonna keep saying it, and I'm gonna keep saying it as much as I can until I get sick and tired of saying it. So I'm just gonna keep moving forward. Man, that's it. That's all I can do.
Even in recovery, sometimes you need to get minute by minute, hour by hour.
And I never did that either. Never took it. I was looked into the future.
Right, you can't
And every time I looked in the future, I saw myself getting high.
get overwhelmed,
Yeah.
and you
Set
know,
expectations, and when we set expectations, it just ends up in disappointment.
Yeah.
right, you have to pace yourself, especially the impressions recovery. You have to pace yourself and only worry. You know, you're in such a great spot with counselors and people who are there who are gonna hold you accountable, just like we will. And we need that in recovery.
Well, I got you as my sponsor stuff. Because you've been there from day one. You know who I am. Yeah, you know who I am.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'd rather have, I don't even know how to even do the sponsor thing,
Well, so a sponsor, you would go through NAAA or HA. So
It's basically a guide to the 12 steps.
Any sponsors out there want to sponsor me, let me know.
I'll guide you in the right direction.
right, finding a sponsor is like shopping. You have to shop and try different ones on, and it sounds really
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it just didn't sound right at all.
yeah.
If you want
Yeah.
to sometime come to my home, its main focus is the first 3 steps of sponsorship. I'm not gonna lie to you, they're guys that come straight out of the book with facts, and they'll call you on BS.
Well, that's what I need, man.
It's out of care and concern and love, and they don't give you opinions, they don't tell you what you can and can't do. They come with facts that they learned about themselves through the 12-step program I'm speaking of, and if it wasn't for the guys, man, I'm not gonna lie, I'd still be clean, because my mindset has changed completely, my perception of life has changed, but I wouldn't have experienced the growth that I've endured through the last 5 months.
Well, I had that experience when I was in inpatient in Loyola. There was a gentleman there that his wife passed away, and he left when we thought he was going to start using. As soon as he left, he actually came right back the next day, but he just wouldn't leave the room. So I walked in the room with him, and I sat there with him, and he was crying, and I tell him, we got to just keep doing this for her, for your kids, And if you have to, start writing stuff down. So now to this day, he's writing it in his book, and he's writing poems about addiction, about everything that's going on in his life. And it's crazy.
So holy hour went by fast, and we gotta wrap it up.
I didn't even get to tell my whole story.
Well, you're coming back on next week.
Yes, I am.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Be the Change Radio. I think that's it.
Yeah, 106.3.
Yeah.
FM.
I did Karina's job. We love you, Rochester. Yeah.
Be the change. Be the change, Rochester.
We'll see you next week.
Got you, bro.
Go, guys.
Yo, I can't believe an hour went by that quick. That's crazy. WXXI, PBS, staff, take over.
Oh, hey. All right, so that's it. We love you guys.
Bye, guys.
We love you. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll be back next week.
Yes, we will.
I love you guys.
Bye.
Thanks for the support. Peace.